main buddy Anil, live once again for Immunity for the Community podcast. How's everybody doing? How are you all feeling? I hope you're feeling really good this week, and today in this episode I'm going to go through mindset and the power of identity and how you can step into your new story and leave that old story that's not serving you behind. And I'm going to be talking from my own experiences recently and what I've been going through as I've been stepping into my new identity and what I give as advice and guidance on how you can keep on pushing into that new identity and take down any resistance you're having. So, I went to the Tony Robbins Breakthrough Challenge, and that was really good for me, and I learned a lot of things about the power of identity, the story that we're telling ourselves, the story from before, and what we're trying to step into now. But as you know, in my course, it's the Write Your Own Story Transformation course. And first of all, I just want to make something clear. I want to apologize to anybody who I may have offended the last time when I made that remark about, if you're telling yourself, you're fat or something like that. I just want to say I'm sorry about that if I offended anybody. It was just something that I said in passion because it's something that I've gone through myself, and it's just I think I'm talking from my own experience now and understanding at a higher level what needs to happen in order for that shift in identity to occur. So again, I just want to apologize for that, but now I want to get into the power of identity. So the power of identity is very important to us as human beings. At our root core, that is exactly what we believe we're capable of, and that's based off of what we've been through in the past, what we know right now, and what we're actually trying to push for in the future. And a lot of the time, the story that we tell ourselves in the past hasn't served us. So for example, for me, I went to the Breakthrough Challenge and I made my new identity that I am the Firewalker. And I made that identity of the Firewalker because I actually walked on fire in Tony Robbins' event 2 or 3 years ago, and it was a very powerful identity. What I felt at that moment, I felt all the fear surge out of my body. Any subconscious fear that I had, any lingering fear that I had left that was irrational, I left it when I walked on that fire. But of course, things happen, and you go through things, and a lot's been going on since then. And as I've been stepping into this new identity of the Firewalker, the old story's been coming back, all these feelings about my weight and other things like that, and that's despite having resolved it. And I'm just letting everybody know here today, look, I'm giving back to you because I'm showing my own vulnerability, and as a coach I'm letting you know that this is totally normal, it's totally okay, and this is what happens when you push for better. When you push for better, when you decide that you're going to write a new story in your life, and when you decide you're going to be the creator of your life, what tends to happen is there is inner resistance. So old situations will come up, old things from the past, things that you need to forgive, things that you thought you forgave, things you clearly think you've forgiven, and they're still coming up. And I've experienced that recently. So I just want to say to everybody, the power of identity is what we believe we are capable of. Now, really what tends to happen is, because of those doubts that were projected onto us, we may question our ability to going forward. So that's why those things come up. They come up because it's related to those doubts that we had. We already had our own issues going on, and then this person doubted you, and this person wrote you off, and that can come up a lot of the time. And all I can say is that the best way to tackle this is through a number of methods. So the first method I would use is EFT. So EFT is a method that I've used quite a lot to resolve past situations, and what it does is it basically taps on all of these areas in your hand, in your body, in the karate chop, and what it will do is it will slowly take down the emotions that you feel towards that situation. If you find it's a specific person or a situation, I think this is the best one. So you could say, even though I felt this way because of this situation related to this person, I deeply and completely accept myself. And what you're actually doing is you're actually taking away the emotion from that situation. Maybe you felt a level of sadness or trauma because it was related to somebody that wronged you, and that's totally understandable. But that method is the first method I would recommend. The second method I would recommend is forgiveness meditation. So, like I said in the mindfulness episode a few weeks back, you can breathe in and out. So you breathe in and out, breathe in and out, and as you're breathing in and out, you see the situation in front of you, what happened and what took place, or what emotion that you have in regards to a situation that is coming up from your old story, and you talk about it in detail. You play the movie of the scene as vividly as you can, and then you imagine that person in front of you and you tell them how it made you feel, how you felt in the situation, how you wish they would have acted, how you wish that they would have behaved. And then after that, I want you to say, I forgive you. It may not come naturally, it may not happen straight away, but it is the first cure. It's the easiest way, it's the best way to cure and heal what's inside of you. As you say, I forgive you, imagine that they admit it and they say, yes, I'm sorry. And you accept that and you resolve it and you thank them for the interaction and you thank them for taking back that situation and making it right and making amends, and you let go of any energy that you want to let go of from that situation, because now you've freed yourself of it. So you go, breathe in and out. Once you free yourself of that energy and you let go through your breath, that's a second way that you can that you can also get rid of that. A third way that I've noticed really works for me as well is actually priming. So I do priming where, I visualize 3 goals that I'm going to go for, and in this priming exercise you actually have a healing part of it. You have 3 moments you're grateful for, and then you have another healing part where you're sending loving energy to everybody that you love, and then you're sending out the energy to the universe about 3 goals that you're trying to achieve, and you visualize them as if they're already happened. And every time you visualize a moment that you're grateful for, it's very difficult to feel fear, because gratitude and fear don't exist in the same plane. Fear is something that can exist in one moment, but it won't exist in the same place if you're grateful. If you're grateful, fear will dissipate. Fear won't be there as much, and it can go away. And these are 3 techniques that can really help you. But also I want to give you a very powerful technique that works for me. Once you have your identity, your new identity, for me it's firewalker, for you it could be champion. I call myself a champion as well. You tell yourself that word, you use that anchor, champion, firewalker, and you look yourself in the eyes in the mirror every morning you get up and you just say that word, champion, 1 time, and then you go 1. And what that does is that anchors your body to that word. So you're setting the tone for the day already. So if you set the tone with your new identity of champion, and you look in that mirror and you just say champion, and then you say 1 in your mind, all your mind will lock onto is that. And that, in that way, your mind doesn't then go astray to other things, or if it does, it will come right back to the identity that you've given yourself, which is champion, which is warrior, which is I'm the man, which is Superman, Batman. It doesn't matter. If you give yourself an empowering anchor and identity for who you are now, and then you actually tell yourself that identity in the mirror, that's going to stick with you very deeply. And once you use that as an anchor, that can really help you to still you in the moment. Because as you push through to the next level, as you're trying to step into that new story, old things can try and pull you back. But I just want to let everybody know that those things are resolved. Those things are not true anymore, and you've grown as a person, and now you're ready to step into that new identity. And that's part of what mindset is. Part of mindset is letting out what doesn't serve and bringing in what does serve. And this is something that I've noticed recently in myself. So I just wanted to add value to all you amazing people, and let you know that this is something that can happen when you're stepping into that new identity. A lot of what we do over here at Immunity for Community is rewiring mindset and telling ourselves a good, empowering story. And so what that involves working with me is I will coach you one to one, and I will sit down with you and look through each of your limiting beliefs, whether that's to do with weight loss or that's to just do with in general, and we can help you to slowly take those down with these methods, with the mindfulness methods and everything that I've just gone through about mindset. Because once you do that, once you give yourself that, you go from a place of being at the effect of those limiting beliefs to where now your mind is working for you. Now you can literally implant positive things into your mind, and the only thing that's going to require that is just continuous work. All you got to do is continuously tell yourself these positive things, incant them, meditate them, feel them in your body, and you will slowly start to go from somebody that is at the effect of the environment, triggered by everything outside, to where now actually you're implanting the good ideas into your mind. Because that's ultimately what the power of identity is. You start out with your cards that you've been given, the things that have gone on, and the situations that have happened in your old story, and then you slowly resolve them, they go away, and then you find a higher calling, higher purpose, your career, your mission, your goals. For here at Immunity for Community, we're going to identify your goals, your fitness goals, whether that's to lose £100, £50, £200, it doesn't matter. You know, that is your goal, that is your aim, and that's your higher calling. And you're going for that higher calling, and you use these tools like priming, visualization, meditation to see it as if it's actually happening, and then step into that moment as if you've just done it and you're like, yes, and that's the new person that you've become. And slowly over time, when you do this for yourself in mindset, actually you start to become the person that you need to be in order to achieve that goal. It's not so much actually fulfilling the goal that's going to make you happy, it's actually stepping into the person that you need to be in order to fill that goal, in order to achieve that goal. So that is part of what it is. It's slowly incanting and slowly breathing in and slowly understanding this is who I have to be in order to manifest this goal, and then going from starting out not being that person at that time to then becoming that person over and over again through meditation, through mindfulness habits, through healthy eating, through positive self-talk, through affirmations, through meditation, through one-to-one coaching with myself. Everything that I'm offering you on the Write Your Own Transformational Story course is absolutely going to help you to change everything that's going on in your mindset and your identity. Because let me tell you, it is a big journey to change as a person, but I've done it myself. I've rewired myself. I've done amazing things, and I'm ready to do amazing things for you, because I'm take big pride. I take absolute pride in serving everybody here at the highest level, and being an ambassador for health and fitness, and everything that I've gone through. It only makes sense for me to serve people at the highest level. So with that being said, everybody, I hope that has been a positive podcast for you. This is something that I've noticed recently, and I'm gonna keep on going with it, and you keep on going too. And I just want to let you know about the Write Your Own Transformational Story course. It is still on offer at $19.99 for the first month. That's it, $19.99 for the first month when you sign up to the Write Your Own Story Transformational course. It is going to help revitalize and change your life. It is going to help you go from where you are to where you want to be. It can get you from A to Z without B. It is literally that powerful. I'm going to go through with you mindset. I'm going to go through with you workouts, nutrition. You're going to have one-to-one coaching, virtual sessions. You can meet me at the gym, or you can even virtually get coached by me one-to-one on fitness workouts. It is a all-inclusive, powerful, transformational program that you want to be part of. So I'll drop the link below in the comments. This is something that you really want to get on board with. Let me know, guys. Let me know, guys, what your thoughts are. Message me if you're interested in joining the Write Your Own Transformational Story course. It is spectacular. It is going to help you. It is amazing. It is enthralling. It's going to get you from where you are now to where you want to be, and it's going to put you in courage, because courage is seeing that there's fear and still taking action despite feeling fear. That's what courage is, and that's what I'm here to help you with. I'm here to help you with that courage. So everybody, I hope this has been an amazing podcast for you. Like, comment, share. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know anything that you'd like to include in the next podcast. And like I always say, everybody, channel your inner Rocky. See you next time.